Hey YouTube. So I'm gonna say this right now, like I'm doing a little bit of a video marathon tonight. I'm just doing video after video, topic after topic tonight. So over the next couple days, you're probably gonna see me in the same outfit, the same diaper, and yeah, I'm just doing different topics that I've heard and I've thought about. Now, I want to talk about, have I ever been caught with diapers? Alright. This one really goes back. I'll talk about any possible thing that I've been, like, times I've almost been caught, and I'll talk about times that I probably was, but yeah. And I'm gonna jump around with this. I'll talk, like, go time to time. As, when I was growing up, and I was about 16, I used to just put I had a drawer that I would just throw my diapers in. I had a big drawer, and there were just diapers lined up in it on both, like, two different rows of diapers in there. And so I didn't cover it, I didn't do anything. It was just the middle drawer in my room, top middle. And I was with one of my buddies. He was just screwing around. He just opened the drawer, looked down at it, like, smiled. I'm like, hey. I did that, because I was doing my own thing. And he just closed it, and he didn't say a word. He was one of my good friends. I don't know what he thought. I don't know. We never talked about it. I think he opened the drawer with the diapers, looked down in it, went, smiled, looked up, as if nothing ever happened. He definitely saw it. We never talked about it, and he probably just thought, oh, well, that guy, he's screwed, like, mentally. I mean, we already basically covered that with our friendship. We were both delinquents and crazy. And so, I don't know, he just never really thought anything of it, I guess. I don't think he even cared. He didn't care. I guarantee that. He already knew I was, like, crazy when I was a kid. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had that happen with one of my good friends, and nothing ever came of it. A few, when I was in training, I had one of my friends, a good friend, and I trained with him for months. And so at the end of it, me and him were very close, very personal. I talked about, like, sex and stuff and, like, real, like, personal things with him like it was nothing. And so I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm a little. He's like, oh, really? That's cool, dude. And, like, to this day, like, I'll call him up and I'll be in, like, a diaper and a onesie, and I'll be like, what's up, man, how we doing? And he's like, oh, you're in your, yeah, I remember, we talked about this. And it's like nothing. And, like, I've told, like, other people, like, this is sometimes, like, that's one scenario where I've told one of my friends and he didn't care. We called him the hormone monster, because if anyone had a sex story, he wanted all the details. He was invested in that story. If it was some sort of, like, kind of sexual or, like, personal, like, details, and it wasn't, like, in a weird way, you know, he was just having fun. We're all just having fun. And so, yeah, like, I've told a couple friends, like, when I was leaving college once, I had a duffel bag filled with diapers, and one of my friends was helping me pack. He opened that bag, trying to go and, like, help me pack stuff in it, and I looked at it, I watched it happen. I'm just like, well, I didn't even say nothing. He's like, oh, sorry, man, I'm sorry. And then like he just mentioned, he's like, yeah, so you're into that? And I was like, yeah, I mean, like, I like it whenever, like, if I'm, like, out and about or, like, sometimes I'm relaxing. He's like, oh, dude, that's cool or whatever, to each their own. He didn't really care. I've been lucky with a lot of these people that have caught me because none of them really cared. And I guess maybe it's just the people I surrounded myself with, or maybe like people are just changing these days. I don't know. It's me. I've just been really lucky, and I'm very thankful for that. I've had my sister walk into my room when I had diapers on the floor, trying to wake me up to go and help her push her car out of the driveway because it was snowed in and she was stuck in the snow. Like, she wanted me to help. I had 3 or 4 Abina M4s on my floor, and I was in my bed sleeping, and she like half woke me up to the point where I had like a brain stutter, and I just said, what? 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 And I'm not even kidding. I just repeated what time after time for like 15 minutes. I don't remember it, but I woke up and I was like, she texted me 'cause she's mad at me. Kind of. I mean, she thought it was more funny than anything. She never really, I don't, she probably definitely saw the diapers that were like 8 feet away from my bed on the floor with nothing, like some clothes scattered around, but definitely the diapers not covered. I mean, like, yeah. And I've had a lot of experiences like that where just stuff like that happens, and especially at home, like I have my dresser, or I have a nightstand next to my bed, and I keep like baby powder on it and stuff, and like I don't really hide the baby powder because I'll throw it in my socks and then put my socks on. That way my feet kind of stay dry. It's a little like, it helps keep your feet from sweating and they just smell nicer. And so like, yeah, I've had times like stuff like that happen at home. They don't really care. I mean, I was once washing a Rear's Awamatsu cloth diaper, and I had it in the dryer, and I forgot about it. Right after I left, I was like, crap. So I drove home, like 12 o'clock at night, went there, and it's sitting on top of the dryer, and I was like, crap. So my sister's fiance definitely saw that. He didn't really, I don't think he cares. They don't really care. I mean, like, they really don't. It is what it is. You know? I've never, I keep going on about like small things like this. Moral of the story, like, in every situation, I've never really had like crazy things, like bad reactions happen from them. I've never been caught and had something bad like happen. I don't think I've really ever been really caught wearing one, you know? Like, I'm trying to think right now. I just don't see it ever, like I've ever had it happen, to be honest. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, like, I've definitely been like had it be caught, like I've had people see them, but I don't really think like it's never come to anything. Nothing's ever come of it. Um, I'm sorry this video was not very informative. You know, I'm sure there are like times I'm missing, but like I'm thinking about it, there's not much context to it. Like, there's just nothing really. Like, there's no meat and taters to this. Had close, like, I've almost been caught and I have been caught, and I've never really been confronted like in a bad way about it. I don't know. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.